Hey y'all, Nikki from Mom of All Things, and cook Sunday dinner with me. First, we're going to start off by refilling my countertop sugar container. So you ain't got to bring out that big old container all the time. Go ahead and refill that. And then this is what we're having. We're having sausage with gravy, cabbage, rice, and some cornbread. So I start off with my homemade cornbread mix. And I use about a cup of that. I use I don't know. I don't use measurements. I use 1 egg, a little bit of my homemade garlic butter, and a little bit of my homemade buttermilk. And then I had that sitting while I had the cast iron skillet in the oven drying out because I just washed it. But here I have the pot, and I'm going to go ahead and put that fresh sausage in the pot with a little bit of oil. I did get the spicy kind, and you saw me take the cast iron out of the oven and go ahead and put some vegetable shortening in there. I'm going to go ahead and flip my sausage over so it could brown on the other side. As you see, look at that juice squeezing out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and chop this cabbage up. I got the smallest cabbage I could find in the store, but it's still only 3 of us in the house at the moment. Everybody else moved out. So I'm only going to use about half of that. I'm going to saran wrap the rest and put it in the fridge for a different meal or a different type of thing. I may make some more hot sauce or something. I'm going to take my vegetable blend that I had in the freezer that I made the other day and go ahead and saute that down. Again, that's onions and like different color bell pepper. The pot you see behind there is for my cabbage. And it's just cabbage because there's only one cabbage, not cabbages. Argue with your mama. And I got those frying off. Then the cast iron is ready. You see me pouring that cornbread mix in there. Sorry, I was in the frame. But yeah, so I can get a nice crisp on the bottom of it. And then I popped it back in the oven. And then I threw some garlic in there. That is garlic that I fresh squeezed myself, like in press or whatever. It lasts such a long time. I just reuse all my jars. So if you see brand names on it, it's because I bought it one time and just reuse the jars over again. So go ahead, once your vegetables are sauteed up the way you like, cut your sausage the way that your family likes them. We like them in those little cubes. Go ahead. At this point, my cabbage was pretty much done, so I just turned the eye off and let it just steam in the pan. Then I went ahead and made me a little gravy with some Worcestershire sauce. Added a little bit, a couple more seasons like onion powder, garlic powder in there, and a little bit of flour to thicken the gravy. And then you saw me go ahead and start some rice. Saw my cornbread looks. It has butter and vegetable oil in it already, so I didn't need to put anything on the top. You see me getting the chopstick just to check the middle, make sure it was done. That's how my stuff was looking. Good to go. I let it cook a little bit more. As you saw, it had a little bit of pink in the center. But this is how everything looks once it was done, and that's the final plate. Let me know if this is the meal that you would like.